Welcome to Surviving the Fuckery, where we're just trying to survive all the fuckery that's going on in the world today. This video is dedicated to Kevin McCarthy, who was voted out as Speaker of the House. Now, I'm not one to gossip. The word on these YouTube streets is he had it coming. Now, that being said, enjoy.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Gottheimer.
This is live coverage in the Washington Post.
Yay.
The House is voting on whether to oust Speaker Kevin McCarthy. So far, 6 Republicans have sided with Democrats, and they have said that they vote to vacate the chair. This was a rebellion led by Matt Gaetz of Florida. So far, 5 of his Republican colleagues have joined him. This just takes a simple majority to win this. And a win for Matt Gaetz would obviously be a loss for Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
Well, it happened.
On this vote, the yeas are 216, the nays are 210. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table. The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
Yeah, so if you're anything like me, you may see this and say, what does this mean? Like, what happens now?
So this just happened.
It's over. Kevin McCarthy has been ousted as Speaker. The House taking away his gavel in a vote of 2016 to 210. House is now in recess, so the Democrats and Republicans will meet separately to discuss who they want to have as Speaker. The effort being led by Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, who's fuming over out-of-control spending and claims McCarthy's broken promise.
Doing the right thing isn't always easy, but it is necessary. I don't regret standing up for choosing governance over grievance. It is my responsibility. It is my job. I do not regret negotiating. Our government is designed to find compromise. I don't regret my efforts to build coalitions and find solutions. I was raised to solve problems, not create them. So I may have lost a vote today, but as I walk out of this chamber, I feel fortunate to have served the American people. I leave the speakership with a sense of pride, accomplishment, and yes, optimism. I will not run for Speaker again. I'll have the conference pick somebody else.
Did you guys see what happened to McCarthy today? His own people, the Republicans, ate him alive. Does this mean that the Democrats came to help him? No. No, they also watched him burn. You see, they don't give a fuck about each other. They don't care about each other. If they don't care about each other, do you think they give a fuck about you or me? These people will eat. He said, don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a vote. They need you right now. But when they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper. Like McCarthy. You see, their morals, their code, it's all a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized politicians, they'll eat each other.
For the first time in American history, and on the 124th day of me being a non-smoker, the Speaker of the House was just fired by Congress. Yeah, they just held the vote, and he's been fired. Let me refresh Wikipedia. There it is. Kevin McCarthy was the 55th Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, and after a vote where 208 Democrats and 8 Republicans voted to fire him, Kevin McCarthy now is no longer the Speaker of the House. The House is currently on recess because they're all children, and then they're going to eventually announce who the new the temporary speaker is. You get like a substitute speaker? I don't know. Listen, all these rules were written a very long time ago by men who wore powder wigs, tights, and were covered in lice.
Why did aristocrats wear wigs infested with bugs? In the 18th century, large powdered wigs became the height of fashion among European aristocrats. These wigs were symbols of status, authority, and wealth, gracing the heads of both men and women. The style was inspired by the French court, and the fashion quickly spread across the continent. The powdered wig was more than a mere fashion statement. It was also a clever cover for the ravages of syphilis. The disease was rampant among the elite.
I would like to point out that our Constitution was written in 1787. 70 years later, we invented toilet paper. Toilet paper wasn't invented until 1857. And then we didn't even get two-ply toilet paper until 1942. But from 1787 until 2023, a United States Speaker of the House was never removed from power by a vote. And I just watched it on a live stream. On a fucking live stream. The rules to fire this man were written before we had radios. And I just watched this on a live stream on my phone. And then I pulled up my computer, hit F5, and it said who served instead of who is serving on Wikipedia. My God. Woo!
McCarthy is gone. Best thing that's happened to America since Trump. Now we need Byron Donalds to fill this spot immediately.
What's up, everybody? I just want to give a big shout out to Congressional Representative of Florida, Matt Gaetz. Matt, you did an amazing job today. We American citizens really appreciate you. Thank you for really having the testicular fortitude to stand up to the Democrats and your own damn party. So Matt Gaetz, little backstory, put a resolution on the floor and said, you know what? No more. Kevin McCarthy has to go. He's not doing his job as speaker and he needs to go. Okay. Kick rocks, bruh. Kick rocks. This is how a functioning Congress, this is what we pay you for. This is why we send you to Washington, D.C. Thank you to Matt Gaetz because he found out Kevin McCarthy did some backdoor deal to try to keep money going to Ukraine, billions and billions of dollars. We've already sent them $200 billion. That's not enough. Oh my God. So anyway, we're paying for that. We pay our taxes while I'm seeing videos coming out of Kiev and these people are on the beach. You can find me in the club. You know, I mean, they're just dancing, singing, at pool parties and shit while we in the United States struggling. You got illegals in New York City staying in 5-star luxury hotels while American citizens and veterans are out on the freaking street. No, bruh, you gonna have to go.
Kevin McCarthy made history today, 100 years. He's a laughing stock. He lost the speakership on the first vote. 19 of his own guys jumped ship. Ha! Kevin McCarthy. Ha! Ha! Laughing stock. Ha!
Hello there. Kevin McCarthy, the Speaker of the House and leader of the Republican Party in the House of Representatives, has just been voted out of his own position by his own party. Well, technically it was Democrats and members of his party that were revolting against him that voted him out, but it wasn't possible without members of his own party revolting against him.
All right, people, this news is just in. It is, in fact, breaking news. Kevin McCarthy will not be the Speaker of the House. Not just that he's been vacated, he doesn't want to be the Speaker again. He is removing his name for consideration to be voted in again as Speaker of the House. It begs the question, who do you want to be the Speaker of the House? Let's go. Right now, comment, like, make sure you're following and share this. Who should be the Speaker of the House now that Kevin McCarthy says he doesn't want it anymore? Come on.
Kevin McCarthy got ousted like a dog. Stop pussyfooting around. Removing McCarthy is a distraction from what really matters. Banning pronouns, banning vaccines. I won't let you down.
You know, removing McCarthy has brought me as much peace as I feel when I'm at a playground, just watching the kids go.
It's just another example of frankly, the weakness and the distraction of the Republican Party? We should be praising Joe Biden?
Hey, everybody. Now, the removal of Kevin McCarthy shows that it is time in America to select Hakeem Jeffries as the Speaker of the House.
Democracy over demagogues. Maturity over McCarthy. What made America proud? And more importantly, Doc, is that okay?
We have a choice in this country between American exceptionalism and bending down to Ukraine.
I just love banging that speaker guy.
But now he is sucking up to Ukraine.
McCarthy's support of election denialism is the reason he is a member of the top 10th of 1%.
Senator Leahy, what's a speaker?
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one.